Hi, we're doing a stream. It's just me. I thought this would be fun. It has been a while since I've streamed through the PS4, so please give me a moment as I get myself back up to speed here. We're just gonna play through some Assassin's Creed 2. Just have some fun. I hope that you will enjoy. Let me just get to the live section of our thing here. Let me pull up the... No, I want the chat. Show me the chat. Gosh, stupid. Show me the control room. Ah! This is what happens when I try to stream by myself. It's fun, but it's a mess. Okay, here we go. Yes, the live. Now I want you to take me to the control room. There we go. I needed the control room. The control room is what I needed. Hello, everybody. We're gonna have a grand old time. Let's go pop out chat. Okay, now I can read and play along and have fun. It's just me this time. Cyan's at work. Red is asleep. Actually, Red might be awake. I don't know. She might pop into chat. But, just gonna be us, just playing through Assassin's Creed 2. Cleo is napping on the floor in the line of the sun, as Cleo wants to do. So let me just get us going here. Shit. God damn it. Let's pretend you didn't see that. It doesn't matter. Okay, cool. Let's play the game.
My name is Desmond Miles. I'm a prisoner of war. A war I never knew existed. Waged by two groups I never thought were real. Templars.
Tell me how the audio balance is and I can change it after we get into gameplay.
The Animus showed me the truth. The things I've seen, the things I've been. 1,000 years of history flowing through my veins, brought to life by this machine. They're using me to search for something. Call it the Apple. It's an artifact, one of many so-called pieces of Eden. Templars collect them.
I love
how they stay in power.
The implication
if the Templars
in the
get their hands on another
that,
one,
although it is
everything
not stated,
will change.
genetic memory is stored in the
They want to
balls.
make us all their slaves. When they first brought me here, I was afraid of what would happen if I tried to fight back.
Oh, yeah, okay,
Now,
game too loud. Let me see if I can adjust that. Alright, let's try that.
And maybe I don't have to. I met someone. Her name is Lucy. I think she's on my side. She's gone now. She's taken away by that bastard Warren Vidic and his Templar masters. I don't know what will happen to her, or what'll happen to me. All I know is I need to get out of here. And I need to do it soon. My name is Desmond Miles. And this is my story.
Okay. I will turn down the volume again in a second. I don't have direct control until we actually get into the game. Okay, oh wow, look at that. Throwback to the good old days of like 2008 when this was the coolest shit. There was a time where I could tell you what every single thing on this wall meant. That was years ago. Okay. General. Here we go. Let's actually go sound devices. Let's go way down. Okay. Hopefully this is better. Let me know. Resume. I already have it such that the music volume is at 10, the dialogue is at 3, and the SFX are at 3. Because even when I last played this, I knew what I was about. As soon as I got the Ezio collection, I knew exactly how I liked my audio balance. Alright. Someone tell me if this is any better. We're seeing better, okay. Ben says, hi Blue, glad to finally catch a stream. Glad you're here. It's not often that we stream this early in the day. Actually, I wanted to stream at 11, but I was doing other things instead. It was a day of me. In addition to getting my video for Friday ready, Indigo sent me some notes, so I was editing that together, getting the final touches, and getting that ready to publish on Friday. I was uploading all of the translations that we got sent over the weekend, because if you saw in the community tab, we posted A little call to action for any of you multilingual peeps, because we have a way for us to do community translations of our videos into all kinds of different things. Even though YouTube doesn't support it anymore, we found workarounds, and we got like 20 people submitting translations just in the last day since we posted it, which was insane. So that took most of my morning getting all of those uploaded, but I couldn't be more thrilled with the reason for me getting to the stream late. Unfortunately, the Ezio collection does not have Italian subtitles, or Italian voiceover, unlike the original game, because in the original game, the Italian voiceover is horrible. So they got rid of it, because all the grammar is wrong. What basically happened was, I think, and Darby McDevitt himself told me this, casual name drop, but the way they did the audio localization for the Italian dialogue in this game is that it was a bunch of French translators who did it. So they translated it into Italian vocabulary but used French grammar. So, for instance, in Italian, the formal is lei, third person singular. But in French, the formal is vous, second person plural. In Italian, they do the formal as voi, so they translate it as if they are translating English into French, but instead they do it into Italian. So the whole Italian audio localization is bad and bonkers. So they cut it for the Ezio collection, unfortunately. But I still had fun listening to all the characters talking Italian, even if the grammar was objectively completely incorrect. It's the thought that counts. Yeah. Ezio was born, and 3 seconds later he's talking with his hands. The most possibly Italian man on Earth.
There they are! Don't let them get away!
Oh wow, what delivery on that. Don't let them get away. I mean, it was cutting-edge voice work for 2008. Yeah, Nolan North knows what's up. I'm actually gonna adjust, Yeah. Okay. Tell me if this audio balance is better, because it sounds a little better to me. The music isn't so much louder than the game. Hello from Greece, Bill88. Yes, us.
How do you think I managed to hide all your nighttime snooping from Abstergo?
You're good.
So
Greetings from Denmark. Oh, we got everybody in here.
They're on to us now. We need to hurry.
Greece and Denmark, the two genders. Daniel Green, thoughts on Blade Runner Black Lotus? Daniel, you're gonna fucking crucify me. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm sorry, buddy. Actually, this is a fun thing. On tomorrow's podcast, spoilers, we talk about The Godfather and The Mummy. I have watched neither. This led Indigo to threaten to come to my house and beat me up. Not really. She said, Blue, I'm going to make you get marginally better at movies. We're going to start with some easy ones and we'll work our way up. I'm like, okay, Indigo, cool. We got it. I'll be great. I'll be a good student. No, I won't. But yeah, no, sorry, Daniel. I have fully no idea. Blade Runner conceptually is cool. I haven't seen any of the things. I know Denis Villeneuve is a great director. I like Arrival a lot. It's one of my favorite sci-fi movies. I liked Arrival better when they were talking about linguistics. The time travel stuff is neat, but it gets a little wonky. The linguistic stuff is way fucking cool though. Danielle, fine. Thoughts on the 1918 version of Frankenstein versus the 1931 version? My preferred version is Young Frankenstein, because that's the definitive version. You can't argue with that.
How did you do that?
I
Hello from California. Oh, wow, we've really got some exotic locales on display here. Daniel will sue me. I'm sorry, guys. It was a good stream. For those of you who don't know, Daniel Green is a friend of ours, friend of the channel, booktuber, who does literary reviews and analysis, media, fantasy news. That's where I get all my news. I only trust reliable sources. Great channel if you are not already familiar. Oh, they don't even let me counter yet. Oh god, I remember this part was embarrassing. I didn't remember it was that embarrassing. Oh man. Mashing square, real gameplay. There's something about, like, quasi-gothic chants that makes the, like, techno-rock really hit that distinctly Assassin's Creed out-of-time vibe. Jesper Kid really nailed it on this one.
We're almost there.
Daniel says, just friends? Wow, okay. Shh, Daniel! Don't tell them! Oh, trunk gameplay? Assassin's Creed 2 really was the first Strand-type game.
Thanks for that. It was great.
Oh my god, I just say all the dumbest shit when I'm streaming by myself. Because usually I have Cyan and Red to keep me occupied, so I can just kind of tune out, play the game, but no, when you're stuck with me, I really bring out the niche dumbass memes that are hiding in my brain for the rest of the time.
Assassins, they'll do what they can, where they can, but
Excuse me. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Excuse me, ma'am.
we're losing this
Excuse me.
war, Desmond. The Templars are too powerful.
Oh darn it! I can't do the elbows up. I wish I could knock Lucy over.
We're going to train you. Turn you into one of us.
What?
Ah, and we've got Yellow in
No,
chat.
you've seen me in action. I'm no good at this. And
Those of
even
you
if
who
I
don't
was,
know,
it would take
our
months,
pal Yellow,
years even.
aka Ludo History, streams on Twitch. We were playing, not we, he was playing some New World last week, and I think will be again at some point, but I don't want to speak for you, Yellow. And that was a lot of fun. That game is a time. If you want to see much higher quality of gameplay and much higher quality of analysis, go check out Ludo History streams. Twitch.tv/Ludo History. Ludo as in the character Ludo Bagman from Harry Potter 4, and then history as in the thing that I do. Ludo is the Latin word for games. So the character Ludo Bagman, his name means games bagman.
You're sure?
Rowling was not
Thought
subtle
you'd be happy about this.
about the names
Just a little
or the transphobia,
surprised. I
but
spent the whole ride over here figuring
it's a little
out
off
how
topic.
I was going to convince you to do this.
Save.
oh, 6 EST today. Oh shit, back to back.
I'm ready, willing, and able.
Yellow is playing more New World tonight. Let's go.
Thank you.
Yellow, I say higher quality gameplay because I feel like I am much worse at games than I am, and I know that I'm not that terrible at games, but I feel like I'm trash at them.
7 years.
It's a lot easier watching someone else play it than it being me myself.
Ah, so this must be the infamous Subject 17.
Ah, this must be the infamous Sean, my favorite British asshole.
I'm Sean Hastings. This is Rebecca Crane.
Nice to meet you, Desmond.
Right, well, it's been lovely chatting, but if you don't mind, Desmond, it's best we get straight to work. Time is precious. Doubly so these days.
We've got
Hi,
everything
my name
set
is
up and
Sean,
ready,
Queen
Lucy.
Elizabeth
Just say
II.
the word and
I'm
we'll
from
get
jolly
going.
old London.
Here, I brought you something. A parting gift from Abstergo.
You guys know that meme like, oh, I'm Tom Holland here from jolly old
This
London.
is amazing.
The further you go in the sentence, the more falsetto it has to be, and the less coherent the syllables have to get. Joya Williams says, salutations all, solo blue today? Indeed. You're stuck with me. Unless we go really long and Cyan gets back from work, but that's
What's all this
unlikely.
stuff for?
This
I don't
stuff,
plan for
Desmond.
going more
this
than
stuff,
about
nothing special, really.
about 2
This
hours.
stuff, it's just the stuff that keeps our entire operation from falling apart, really. It requires a great deal of concentration to keep it all moving, so you'll forgive me if I don't have time to play meet and greet.
Sean's in charge of maintaining our
Yellow, you are
knowledge.
correct.
It's like a digital
Rebecca
library.
is
He'll be riding shotgun.
extremely
So if you
2009.
come across anything of note, people, places,
Red has
events,
talked about this
etc.,
on at least streams and
consult for additional information.
podcasts and probably a couple trope talks, but you get some characters like the designated tech character in like early 2000s media that is like their whole ethos is like, yeah, tech. It's, oh god, it's such a mess. Can I go away? Oh, beautiful. Can I go first person? Ah, ha, ha, ha. Okay, here we go. We're gonna spend a long time right here. So of course we've got basic stuff on the wall to fill space, but they actually have a good amount of things in here. That down there is a map of, it might be Imola, but it's the first aerial map ever produced. It was drawn by Da Vinci. He did a lot of crazy techniques to get a map that's basically like the quality of a Google Earth's map. That is from left to right, Da Vinci, Pope Julius II, the warrior pope, and then down on the right, I think that's Borgia. Up on the left, we have the Borgia coat of arms, Florence, I don't know what the green and yellow one is, Medici, Venice, Pope bottom right. Bottom left, I think, is Forlì. Bottom second to the right is also Borgia, and then the bottom second to the left, that looks like an upside-down peace logo, is Savonarola. List of doges. These are all... I think all of these doges are before the plot of AC, too. That's silly. Vitruvian Man, map of... This hurts me. This is a map of Florence with the Venice fucking flag in the bottom right corner. You had one of two options. You picked the wrong flag. Okay, let's see. What do we have over here? God, that hurts me. That hurts me. You had two options here. And then here we go. Correspondingly, come on. Here we go. We have a map of Venice with the Florence flag in the top right. The guy in the top left is, oh Christ. He's the first Medici Doge. And he's got a line drawn to him to Palazzo Della Seta, which is just, oh man, whoever did this string and tack thing was having a grand old time. This is honestly ridiculous, but I'm having so much fun. That's a Da Vinci war machine. We'll get more of those in the next game. That's an old drawing of Florence. I think that's from the Nuremberg Chronicle. Or no, it's not the Nuremberg Chronicle, but there's another word for it. Okay, let's, God, I love this game so much. And then the indication that we are in Italy. Just chilling. Possibly Florence. Who knows? But let's get into the Animus. Oh man, this game. Actually, no, let's talk to Rebecca.
Hey, Desmond. What's up?
Just wondering what your role is in all this.
I take care of Baby. It's my job to keep her up and running.
Baby? You mean the Animus?
Actually, I prefer Animus 2.0, since Baby's twice as awesome as anything you'll find at Abstergo. The Templars might have deeper pockets than us, but they've got no ambition, no passion, no competitive edge. That's why, even with all their
Switch the flag, wrong Italian, at least the hands talking Baby was accurate. Exactly.
Anyway, take a seat when you're ready, and we can get started. I just need to make a few more adjustments.
I also love the Animus 2.0. It's the ultimate gaming chair. Oh, we need to talk to Lucy. That's right. Hey, Lucy.
Hey, listen.
Sorry, I'm gonna kill you in the next game.
And I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, please no spam or pings. We can put you in timeout. We have that power.
I wasn't ready.
It's okay.
No. Going through all that. Knowing that the Templars still exist, what they're planning.
What's done is done, Desmond. You're here now, and that's what matters.
Let's see, what do we want to talk about? Oh, okay, some people are asking who's who. So the OSP Cryon box is I'm blue, red is red, we do the channel stuff. Indigo is our podcast producer. She joins in on streams from time to time, especially the road trip ones. And for pretty much all of 2020, she edited my videos. Currently, the way that it works is I will send her rough cuts, she'll give me notes, I'll adjust it, and then we'll do it that way. Because Indigo is a full-time job now. She is an adult. Yellow is a friend of Red's from university. And Yellow will sometimes help with some historical consultation, jump on streams. If you watch the God of War playlists, he was there because he's a medievalist, Scandinavian specialty. Oh, God. Look at this. Look. Fantastic. So good. Good Christ, my God. Oh, that's good shit. That's the... yep. There we go. Love that. Cool. All of the greens are my former roommates because I've had many. And yeah, that's that. I'll explain this in a second. But there is actually a historical precedent for what's about to happen. I'll actually explain it now. Yeah, no, I'll wait for the cutscene to play out. Get your domes in chat.
Do you know what brings us here tonight? Honor.
Oh yeah, Cyan, Jesus Christ. Cyan is my fiance. By the end of the month, she'll be my wife. Sorry, I got distracted by Florence, okay? I'm sorry. Shit. I love that all of Ezio's gang has the exact same vest as he does.
It's your family that cries for God.
And all of Vieri's guys have his same outfit. Oh my god, that's adorable. They're matching.
Your sister seemed quite satisfied with the handling I gave her earlier.
Kill him. Oh yes, Yellow is correct. We have two people who are canonically orange. There is one of the Green's brothers who wish to be orange, and then Orange 2 is the charity Feeding America, because we did a lot of good work for them last year, and we'll hopefully do some more fundraisers for them again. So that is the entire extended OSP universe. Let's see, and of course we got friends of the channel. We got JoeCat, got Hello Future Me, got Daniel, got everyone who's been on the podcasts. It's a good time. Okay, so the fun thing about this is that there is obviously precedence for historical street gangs. The tale as old as time. You know, Romeo and Juliet was not based on nothing. But boom, get them. But we have attested records of, at least in Rome, in the later Renaissance, roaming gangs of youths who would wear big puffy coats and throw rocks at each other. The coats were to protect from the rocks, but, you know, rocks hurt. So when Ezio is getting rocks lobbed at him, that actually has historical precedent. And in Venice, also later on, we have attested documentation of the Maggior Concilio having a problem dealing with the amount of rambunctious youths getting into street fights in the middle of the piazzas. Tale as old as time.
And?
You have style. But endurance is what counts. Let's see how many of them you can ruin before they get the best of you.
Our brother did not abide by the vest gang rules, which is why he dies later on. You can probably rewrite the entire plot of Assassin's Creed 2 to just be about, like, Ezio committing violence on people who have worse fashion senses than him. Yeah, Yellow's right. Romeo and Juliet's wanton violence is not based on nothing. based in historical realism. It's a fact. Oh, bingo. Oh, speaking of kicking that guy in the nuts, what I was trying to say earlier during the cutscene is that it is canon to the lore of Assassin's Creed that genetic memory is stored in the balls. That is canon. Come on, lock on. Oh man, this combat is so 2009. I love it.
Fall back! Fall back!
Yeah, get your ass out of here, Fiore. Loser. Fiore is not a real character. They invented him for the purpose of the game. But his family's real. The Pazzi were real.
Let the doctor decide.
It's not necessary.
They were real until Lorenzo the Magnificent made them not exist.
Women and wine, huh?
He selectively and strategically unalived them.
Then. Or have you done the same?
Search them. Okay. There's bound to be something in the pocket.
Still getting emails about community captions. I love it. Thank you all for doing so much work to support our multilingualism in making our content more available to people of, you know, maybe English backgrounds, maybe not English backgrounds, but you never know. We have so many stories of people who, you know, can speak English perfectly well, but maybe they have parents or grandparents who can't, and people want to show them a video about, you know, their culture, their history that we've done. That, oi, Francesco, brother, I was committing crimes. Don't interrupt me. But people who want to share our content with their family, but because of language barriers, they can't. So translating our videos into other languages allows other people to share that with members of their family who otherwise wouldn't be able to. So it's a cool thing. And if you have the skills and the time, I hope that you will consider it. But of course, our videos aren't going anywhere. So, you know, take your time. There's no rush. Federico, thank you. I got all my Italians confused. Oh, there's a cuddle puddle over here. Don't mind me, boys. The animation for Ezio fumbling around for money looks like they just stole it from Velma looking for her glasses. Oh, Yellow, with the link to our website with the community captions page? Thank you, my friend. That is some A+, A+ stream moderating right there. Thank you, sir. All right, let's get a little bit of HUD in here because I'm not quite. Don't need the health meter. I could do with the controls. SSI money on, weapon on. Yeah. Don't need the minimap. We're not where we're going. We don't need the minimap. There we go. Okay, cool. Talk. I haven't played this game in like 2 years, so I'll need to. What's the word? Get back into practice. Follow Federico to the doctor. Oh, Emily, please do not translate this entire stream. Emily is one of the members of our community who was first off the draw on the community caption stuff. She's been sending us translations into Dutch all year, basically. So if you see any of our more recent videos that are translated into Dutch, say thanks to Emily, because it was her hard work that made me make the post about, hey, we've got the translations thing, and then everyone else came flooding in. So say thank you to all the people who have committed community translations, not just right now, but in the past, and in this case to Emily in particular.
There we are. Now get out of here. Grazie.
Get out of here. Like doctors. Oh, wait, we can access the database. Diagrams of the human body and the printing press influenced Renaissance medicine greatly, which had in turn been influenced by Arabic medicine during the Middle Ages. It's true. By the 15th century, science had already begun its slow climb toward becoming more relevant than spirituality in the field of healthcare. However, many people stubbornly clung to old ways, visiting local mystics instead of doctors. That's a little iffier. That's a little unfair to medieval medicine. It's not that they were, you know, oh, it was religion instead of medicine. It's that the way that they did medicine operated in a very different way, and it was based on old Aristotelian and Galen concepts of medicine that were then looped into Christianity, which is not to say that Christianity was just, you know, doing nothing, but that's an unfair characterization. Yellow sobs in medievalist. Was the first paragraph also not right? Oh shit, Yellow. My B, dude. After the plague ravaged Europe in 1350, many doctors dressed in special plague gear to treat patients. That is incorrect. To prevent contamination, they wore a cape coated in wax and primitive gas mask in the shape of a beak. That came later. That was 1600s. Galenic medicine was still used in early modernity. Okay, I'm just being bad. Okay. Cool. All right. Yellow knows a lot more about this than I do, because this is a lot of medieval stuff rather than Renaissance stuff. I mean, Yellow knows about medieval stuff too, but that was definitely not my area of expertise. I have background knowledge in it, but that doesn't necessarily mean I'm right. If at any point Yellow contradicts me, it's because he's right.
Father's sure to be wondering where we've gone.
Okay.
Yes. I'd rather avoid a lecture.
Up for a little race, then?
To where?
Roof of that church.
Alrighty. Win the race against Federico.
On the count of three.
Uno,
Uno, due, tre.
That flag is wrong, but we'll get to that later.
Baby brother still has much to learn. Come on, Tartaruga.
I watched a movement guide yesterday to get myself prepared.
Come on, then. This way.
Where are you going?
You'll see.
Oh, this is the good shit right here. What they did for this flag is they just took the coat, or the crest of Florence and put it inside the little rectangular part of the Venice flag. We'll see more of that later. It's pretty silly. Okay, yeah. Arabic texts are fundamentally Galenic, and the practice of medieval medicine is at its core retroactively trying to explain why certain things work. Yeah, so, it's not that, you know, there's like, ah, yes, people were stuck in their ways and doing what the church told them to. It's like, no, I mean, it was based on a science. It's just that we got better science later. Ah, I totally talked over the most important cutscene in the game. Oops. Thank you, Jesper Kid, for a wonderful piece of music.
We really should head.
Alright, enough of that.
Wait.
Time to go home.
Ezio, let Christina sleep.
There will be time enough for that. Later.
Dome Pog, yep. Brunelleschi absolutely pagging with the dome. I've been watching too much Linkus, Jesus Christ. Okay, let's just take a look at our view right here. We got the Duomo, Bell Tower, Giotto's Campanile. We have Palazzo Vecchio and the Piazza della Signoria. And then over there we have Palazzo Pitti. We'll get to that later, way at the end of the game. That was not built at this point. That comes later. And some other fun stuff. We got Santa Maria Novella over there, which would have had that facade at this point. We also have Santa Croce in the far off distance. And then we've got San Lorenzo over there. That was built later. That one comes later. Yeah. All right. We jump. Yeah. All right. And speaking of the dialogue between Yellow and I through the chat and right now, we will have guests in future ones of these. I just wanted to do this one just me to kind of like have a clean reset, just me streaming, get back to the way we used to do it with the AC Odyssey videos, and just cut out the middleman between the game and the dumbass history nerd who's playing it. But after that, we will have other guests. We'll have red, we'll have cyan, we'll have yellow. We'll have all kinds of people on here, but fundamental premise is it's blue and whomever else might be on that day. So for future videos, future streams, we'll have other guests. But right now, you're stuck with me. I also hope you all enjoy the thumbnail for this video of me and little Cleo. Now where the hell am I going? Oh, right there. Fuck yeah. I own the city.
Christina!
Who's there?
Me!
Oh, it's you. I should have known.
May I come in?
Fine, but only for a minute.
A minute is all I need.
Indeed.
Well, wait.
Oh, Ezio, you dumb idiot.
Come here.
This is Christina Vespucci, a relative of whom is Amerigo Vespucci, who is why America is named America. Nope. Keeping this PG. But light pollution's bad. Yeah.
Christina!
Ezio is kissing America's aunt.
Is it really so terrible that figlio di cane?
I guess Ezio took more than a minute.
I'll kill you!
No, that's not necessary.
Guards! Guards! Voglio la sua testa! Ora, get him!
There's really no need for violence.
Let's get out of here.
You have me confused with someone else. She needed some help with some things.
Yeah, that's what the kids are calling it these days.
I'm mostly innocent.
And we hide. Cool. How's the chat going? Okay, we're mostly talking about the sex scene. Okay. All right, where are we going? Doctor's now available for healing. Hell yeah. Palazzo Auditorium. Let's take a look at this. Completed in 1473, the Palazzo Auditorium is notable for its rusticated stonework and Roman pilasters. Giovanni Auditore designed the palazzo himself based on initial sketches by Leone Battista Alberti. That's a real person. Once built, the palazzo became a fixture of the Santa Maria Novella district. Florence doesn't district like that. Lorenzo Medici mentioned in a letter addressed to Giovanni, dated 1474, that he admired the facade's lack of ostentation. This is weird because this building doesn't exist. They're writing a database entry as if it's a real place, so this is lore rather than historical background. There were palazzos in the city. They were usually quite small. They were usually quite plain. The detail about Lorenzo writing a letter to talk about how he likes that the palazzo wasn't very ostentatious, that is in character because the Medici Palace in the city, the original one, not Palazzo Pitti, they confiscated that one in the 1500s, but the original Medici Palace, Palazzo, was fairly plain. It's more of a fortress than, than a palace. And there's historical basis for that, where in the earlier medieval period, some cities had tower palazzos, where wealthy families would build small but very tall towers to house themselves, very easily defensible in case of XYZ. Name a day of the week, and there'd be something going wrong. But cities like San Gimignano, which we will see later, were known for their towers. Most cities. Or not most, but let me say many cities, Florence included, was known to have lots of these tower villas in it. And this style of building, the Palazzo Auditorium, was more in line with later palazzos. But that said, Palazzo Auditorium is still quite big. You needed to have a lot of money to have a palazzo the size of an entire city block. That was rare. One of the best tracks in the game. Love that. Oh wait, we gotta get cash. Let's see, what do we got? Hey, Pops.
Good morning, Father.
Come with me.
Something wrong?
Do you think me blind and deaf, son?
Yes.
I know all about your fight.
Because you did not see Umberto Alberti coming. And you should have.
Your behavior is unacceptable. It...
Olivia, man, I wish Florence was real. I know, they did so much lore and world building to make this setting believable. It's a shame it's fake.
Adventurers won't interfere with your work today.
No, Padre. Avete la mia parola.
I've prepared some documents.
Yeah,
here.
avete la mia parola. That is the second person plural, which is used as a formal, but that's a French convention to use second person plural as formal. In Italian, it's third person singular. Usually the feminine version becomes the plural. I don't have anything else to say, but From Giovanni Editore, lore, let's see.
Al magnifico Lorenzo di Medici, mio protettore e amico.
Oh yeah, that's right. There's Assassin's Creed Lineage is the movie that they made for the prologue to Assassin's Creed 2. It's actually kind of good. Like, actually, it's kind of good. Like, the Assassin's Creed movie, like the 2016 one, is trash. But Assassin's Creed Lineage is, like, actually weirdly kind of good. Okay, where the hell are we going? We're going over to the waterfront over here. Okay. South east. Alright. Let's find our way there. Okay, so that's east, so we gotta go that way. Alright, where are you hiding? It was close to the tower, so it's probably over there. Let's see. What are we chatting about? Oh yeah. This is the Ezio collection. Come on. Where are we going? Is it over here? Can't be that far. But it looked pretty far. Okay, let's try this again. In here? Oh, let's go! Fuck yeah! I'm the best.
I have a letter for Messer Lorenzo.
God, I'm good.
I'll see that he receives it when he returns.
Returns?
They've gone to Villa Careggi, I'm afraid, and not expected back for at least another day.
I'll let my father know.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate reality of life back in the day. If you just miss someone, you gotta wait for at least, like, a few days or a week. If they're, like, out, they might be gone for a month or longer. There's one story of Machiavelli when he was working for the Republic of Florence. He was out on a mission to go see the French king for something or other. And the king had an itinerant court, so the king traveled around France, going place to place, and the schedule was posted, so people would know, like, oh, the king will be here at this time, so meet us here, and then you'll be able to talk to the king. Machiavelli was supposed to meet with him in the southwest, near like Avignon or something, or near the southeast. Sorry, but Machiavelli got robbed. Him and his buddy got robbed, so they were late to their meetup point with the king. So basically what happened is, okay, Ezio, you're absolutely killing me. So what happened is poor Machiavelli was basically, for the next, like, 2 months, he was just trailing, like, one city behind the king, trying to catch up with him to deliver, like, whatever the hell letter he had to deliver, Auditore Family Crest. And he just couldn't because he was stuck behind, and it's hard to make up that kind of distance because they had no money. They got robbed on the way. Poor man. Oh, Cleo, hello. Cleo, come here. Little miss. Psst, 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 psst. Come here. Come say hi, little meowy miss. Okay, she's just scratching herself. Sorry, brother, I'm gonna steal this. You just call him a penis?
Francesco Di Pazzi's in prison. The threat is ended.
Okay.
Hello, son. You remember my friend Ben?
Good morning, Gonfaloniere Alberti.
To you as well, young man.
I trust you delivered the message.
Si, padre. But it seems Lorenzo is out of town.
Mail is an if unless you're rich enough to afford a courier service, which is still unreliable and susceptible to banditry, or could tap into monastic guild networks to transport the letter, says Yella. That is correct. It was tough to get information from one place to another, but there were many ways to do it. It just took some effort. So when you hear about things like, the famous Mongol, post system, the Pony Express, that was a big deal to be able to standardize that, because people can go places. It's always possible to get from one end of the country to another, but it can be really tough sometimes. So people who had networks of information were at a distinct advantage over everybody else. The Medici later on, when they become the Grand Dukes of Florence, Cosimo and his successors, they had an extensive system of couriers and informants posted around different parts of Europe and even sometimes beyond, in all the big royal courts, keeping tabs on what was happening. And they had a system of avisos, like advisories or newspaper clippings, basically, that they would send back so that Florence could always be in the know of what was going on, which was a distinct advantage over their neighboring cities that didn't have that same kind of information network. I had the pleasure of visiting the Medici Archives in 2019, with part of a school trip. I graduated by then, but it was part of a school trip. And the gentleman in charge of curating the archives told us about this whole system and how they did it. A lot of it is digitized online, so you can actually search through it on the Medici Archives website if you look it up. It's very, very cool. You can keyword search some stuff. I think I've told the story of the avisos from Venice talking about Messere Galilei's sight cannon, which can project your vision far into the distance, a telescope. And then there's over the course of a year or two, there are a few avisos talking about Galileo came up with this sight cannon, the professor at the University of Padua, this mechanism by which you can look into the far distance, and he uses it to study the heavens. And then the next one is so some French astronomers are trying to make their own version of the sight cannon. We'll see how it works. And then the aviso after that is don't buy the French sight cannons. They're bad. Buy one from Galileo or the university instead. Absolutely hilarious. I have mentioned this before. Yeah, it's one of my favorite stories. I have to distinguish between what I've said on a podcast, what I've said in a video, what I've said on a stream, what I've said to my friends and family several times, what I've said to Cyan 80 times. I can make it. Love that. Let's see what they have to say about Giotto's Campanile. Begun by Giotto di Bondone, the famous architect and painter in 1334, he is the guy who painted the fresco of Dante that we have in Santa Croce? Yeah, I think so. Famous Gothic bell tower was incomplete when Giotto died. Andrea Pisano took over, and then in 1348 was felled. Valenti, the ice cream guy, actually, true fact, no, I'm lying, who deviated from Giotto's plan in his design for the upper 3 floors. He enlarged each floor to match the previous according to perspective, so when seen from below, all 3 floors seem exactly the same size. The tower is clad with white marble from Carrara. Is that true? Anyway, red marble from Siena and green marble from Prato. It takes exactly 414 steps to reach the top, perhaps predicting Charles Messier's discovery of the Whirlpool Galaxy exactly 414 years later, or perhaps not. Probably not. I don't know when it was completed with marble. It may have been in like the 1400s. It may have been later, because the facade of the Duomo wasn't completed until the 1800s. That project was finished after Italian unification. I don't know if the Campanile was also finished during or after unification, or if it was done before. Every time I try to look it up, I'm never quite sure. But if I can find some photographs of like early 1800s, that'll tell whether it was or not. Anyway, what are we doing here? Ezio is a spine of steel. Yeah, miss once and you're toast. Giotto is 414 steps ahead of the rest of us. Yeah, you got it. All right, let's go beat up Duccio. Best worst character in the game. Oop. Don't mind me, boys. Fuck. I thought I could break line of sight. Come on. Boop. Cool. All right. Where is he going? Yeah, one of the things with the way this game works is that detection is based off of head-to-head. So if you get into crouch by holding the jump button, you can fake crouch. It's some high-level stealth gameplay that you can do. And it's pretty cool. It's a strat they don't tell you about, because they definitely did not program it that way, because they did not want people to know that detection is based on head hitbox to head hitbox. Also, we'll get to this later, but there's a glitch where you can basically, you can cheat your way into getting the other armor pieces early. So if you get one piece of an armor set, you can basically do some quick menuing to give yourself the rest of the armor set immediately. We'll show it off later. It's pretty funny.
Come, let us walk a bit.
What? I had something else.
Oh, Duccio.
The fact that they brought Duccio back for Assassin's Creed Revelations was just magnificent.
Ezio, my friend.
You insult my sister, parading around with this puttana.
What are you talking about?
Ezio, that was uncalled for.
I saw the gift you gave her.
Duccio is clearly the whore.
Maybe your sister shouldn't be so stingy with her virtue.
You broke her heart.
Ha! And now I'm going to break your face.
Oh, did I miss the punch prompt? Damn it, I was reading chat. Oh, man. Oh, that's unfortunate. I missed the punch prompt.
I could have taught your sister a great many things. She's lucky to have had someone like me. Bastardo!
Stomp. Stomp. Duccio is all out of genetic memory, if you know what I mean.
Stay away from my sister!
Fine. Someone with footage and things.
Not letting him get away that easy. Oh, I can't pick him up. Damn it! Oh, they knew I would have thrown him into the lake. Oh, well. Oh well. We tried. We tried, lads. You know what? If I didn't... No, the mission's done. If I didn't kill him, I could have carried him and thrown him into the lake. Darn it. Oh well. Ah well. Yeah, camera placement's really finicky in this game. Okay, yeah, so what I was talking about was the marble outside and exterior facade of the Duomo was added mostly later. This would have all been just not complete at all. They show it in a stage of construction, which is a trick that they do in the old AC games to show, like, yeah, like, hold on, let me, excuse me. Sorry, sir. Thank you for being soft. So they show the bottom part completed to show what it would have looked like, but they show the top part undone to show, like, you know, it actually wasn't done by this year, by the late 1400s. None of this would have been finished yet. All right, later, dorks. Come on. Now, you know what? It's a lot easier to do this when you have climb leap. Well, that was an embarrassing performance. Alrighty. My house? Where's my house? Go away.
Get off me!
No, you get off. Really? After seeing what the last two guys did? You want to try this? Alright. Well, here, let's, You can go this way. We'll mix it up. Oh. Oh, that's... No, come on, come on, come on. Not getting away that easy. Yep. Thank you. Alright. So long, Gay Bowser. Oh, we have fun here. Where the fuck is my house? Is it over there? Yeah, it's over there. Wait, no, it's not. That's not my house. That's, what the hell? That's a different thing. Where is my house? That was not right. For any of you wondering where in the game I am in the very beginning part of it. I am not an assassin yet. I'm just a rambunctious Florentine youth. Is that my house? Where the hell is my house? I mean, I could look at the map, but that's cheating. It's a tall building. Where is it? Oh, there it is. How daft of me. I hope you're having fun. I'm having a lot of fun. The whole point of this stream was just to be, you know, chill, good time, playing a game that I like. I could be doing work right now, but I'm far enough ahead-ish that it's not gonna kill me if I take 2 hours out of my day to just do some streaming. So I hope you are having an enjoyable time. Oops. Okay. Oh, there we go. Come on, get down. It's you. Alright. Let's go meet Da Vinci. Da Vinci?
Buongiorno, Ezio.
Buongiorno a voi, madre. Come state?
Yeah, buongiorno a voi. Incorrect use of the formal.
Still recovering from last
Red
night?
says muffled Italian noises. Exactly. Hey, Red, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. We're having fun.
I have an errand to run. I'd like you to join me.
Con piacere.
Come. It's not far from here.
Oh, piacere mio. You kids like assassinating? Boy, do we. Alright.
I know about your fight with Fiore.
Is Yellow still in chat? We could have the full full primary colors of. Hey, here we go. Yellow is still in chat. We got primary colors of light.
I'm sure he's having a hard time dealing with the accusation
No,
against his
primary
father.
colors of paint.
Francesco
Primary colors of paint.
passes many things, and none of them good. But even I never suspected he'd be capable of murder.
The Italian word for that is a
I
murderino.
imagine there will be a trial.
Will father speak at it?
He'll have to. He's the one with the evidence.
Still.
DNA evidence.
You've nothing to fear. Everyone wants justice done. It is an unfortunate state of affairs.
Can I rob this bank? Yo! No, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Mother-son bonding activities include and are not limited to crime.
Here we are.
Did he say your father's spaghetti? No, she said his father Vieri. Or no.
Leonardo.
His father... What did she say?
This is my son.
I don't know what she said.
Molto onorato.
But it was not your father's spaghetti.
Let me go and fetch the paintings. I'll be right back.
Leonardo!
Very talented.
Immagino.
Self-expression is vital to understanding and enjoying life. You should find an outlet.
I have plenty of outlets.
I meant besides vaginas.
Mother.
Back to your house then.
Si. Ezio, help Leonardo, will you?
Just gonna let that joke go, and we're not gonna think about that for too long. Can I pick up this box, please? Thank you.
He's been working for his father.
She said the thing!
For now. You. Art, was it?
Truth be told, it's been...
Describing Da Vinci as art, was it, is the most inappropriate slander you could ever levy against Da Vinci.
More directly.
You did art? Was that what you did? And crafts too? You know, arts and crafts like The Last Sculpture and fucking helicopters. Last Supper, damn it. It would help my jokes if I could say the words that I actually wanted to say.
Thank you for your help, son. Don't let me keep you from your other duties.
It was nice to meet you, Ezio.
That's another euphemism for Christina.
Anch'io.
Ugh. Alright, let's see what we've got. Friend of the family. Oh, Petruccio. Dove sei? Ah, eccolo.
What are you doing out here, Petruccio? You should be in bed.
Petrucciolino. Little Petruccio.
What for?
It's a secret.
If I get them for you, will you go back inside?
Yes, I promise.
Let's get some feathers. Shit, these are all in the mini-map. God damn it. Ah. Wait, where... Okay, there. Just the concept of race. Where the hell are... Okay, I'm sorry, gang. I can't do this without... This one, we need the mini-map. There we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, that was not gonna happen otherwise. The timer is not generous enough. Excuse you? Oh, there it is. Alright. Yeah, the feathers will expire if you're not speedy. They blow away. They're extremely light.
You still haven't told me why you want these.
I will. In time.
That's awkward. Alright. Hey, minimap. Get out of here. I know both this game and actual Florence too well to need you. What do we got going on here? Okay, cool. Yeah, a lot of emails coming in today. Let's see what we got. Part of me's like, oh, I should get the viewpoints. I don't need to. We're not using the map.
Come in, son. I need these packages delivered to associates of mine in the city. I also need you to retrieve a message for me from a pigeon coop not too far from here.
Va bene. I'll get it done.
Come back here when you're finished. There are some things we need to discuss. And please...
Oh, yeah, they're all captions.
Stay out of
Yeah, like I said, right, I was mentioning earlier the captions, but it's so cool that we have so many. It is hell on my inbox, but that's okay. I probably will have to wait and then do them in batches, because that took a surprising amount of time this morning to get through all 20 of the emails that we racked up between Sunday night and Monday and today. Okay, where are we going? We are going to... Okay. One right across this church. One over there. And one over... Okay, that's the one right in front of the Duomo. And then... Okay, cool. We're gonna go to this one, and then we're just basically gonna trek a line. Alright. Oh yeah, it's in there. Yeah, these flags are so wrong. They're not... They're Venice flags, like double length on the tails, but with the Florence thing instead. And in Venice, they make them blue, because I guess Venice is automatically blue in this game, which I guess is fine. But it's very silly. The flag of Florence was just what's in the middle. It's the white background, red Florentine version of the fleur-de-lis with a little extra doohickey sticking out. All this extra filigree business is just fully ripped off the Venetian flag, and you can even see right at the top of the screen right now, they actually double textured the top layer, so it just shows up twice. Because they did the box, and then they added the extra layer on top, which is hilarious now looking at it. That is very funny. That they double added the little detail. If you can see it, you can see it. But that is very humorous. Oop! Hey boys. Boop. Alrighty. The sound effects do sound a lot like they go boop. Oh my god, I just robbed a priest. I just robbed 2 priests! Oh no. Alrighty. Let's see what other, real quick, let's see what other database entries we have, and we'll see if they're good, or if they are all as bad as the first one we read for doctors. Petruccio, characters, okay, blacksmiths, bottega, Santa Maria del Fiore. Let's take a look here. One of Italy's largest churches and the largest landmark in Florence, yeah, it's about half the size of the city, Santa Maria del Fiore is considered by many to be the first masterpiece of Renaissance architecture. That is true. While the church was designed by Anofio di Cambio in 1296, the Duomo was not started until the beginning of the 15th century. With Cambio long dead, none of the architects at that time had any idea how to construct such an enormous structure, since the use of buttresses was forbidden in Florence and mortar took several days to set. I didn't know that buttresses were forbidden. That's That's weird. Clearly not, though, because other parts of the dome are buttressed. The smaller domes are all buttressed. Weird. Mordor taking several days to set, yeah. But all is not lost. It's an amazing comeback story. In an amazing comeback story, Filippo Brunelleschi, the Ultra Diva, an architect who had been defeated in an earlier bid to design the baptistry doors and stormed out of Florence for years, won the competition to build the dome. He beat out Lorenzo Ghiberti, the same artist he had lost to before. Brunelleschi invented machines to hoist the bricks needed for the dome up to the workers and was able to construct the entire dome without using centering, a support structure to hold the dome in place while bricks were laid. Containing over 4 million bricks, the dome was completed in 1436. The lantern was added after Brunelleschi's death in 1446 and supposedly contains holy relics. I don't know about that. However, there are several rumors that in fact an entire tomb of unknown origins is located inside. Okay, there we get the lore. The lantern does not contain holy relics. It's just an observation deck. Alright. Locations. Florence. Oh, do they have... Firenze. Founded by Julius Caesar in 59 BCE, that's true. Florentia, as it was called by the Romans, quickly became a center of commerce. I don't think that's true, but sure. After the sacking of Rome in the 5th century, yeah, which one? The Ostrogoths took over. Under their rule, their city was constantly under attack from the Byzantines, who sent the population level below 1,000. That is fundamentally incorrect. It was not constantly under attack from the Byzantines. The Byzantines conquered the peninsula once, half conquered it a second time over the course of like a decade, and then the Lombards came in, and then the Byzantines just were gone. Byzantine assaults, that's a bad description. Florence grew to a population of 800,000 in the 14th century, of which 25,000 were working in the wool industry. That sounds about right. 1378, a major revolt of the lower class led to the wool combers rising up and seizing the government of the city. Their progressive radical democracy lasted for less than 2 months before upper classes seized control once more, but the revolt terrified the rich. That a century later it was still discussed in hushed tones, so much as the 1960s hippie movement is today. That whole paragraph is bonkers. I don't even think 1378 is the right decade. I think they're thinking of 1278. Well, because the Republic of Florence, as it first came to exist, was like end of the 1200s or end of the 1100s. Either or. Paragraph's a little weird. The Albizzi family became the de facto rulers after the revolt, worried about the rise of the Medici family, who were newly rich bankers rapidly gaining influence in Florence. Rapidly is a stretch. Maso and Rinaldo Albizzi imprisoned Cosimo de' Medici and exiled him in 1433. It's true, Cosimo gained influence behind the scenes and rose to power in 1434, exiling the entire Albizzi family except for Luca, who had been loyal to Cosimo. Luca Albizzi joined the Signoria, the ruling body of Florence, as Gonfaloniere, succeeding Cosimo's old friend Ilario Auditori in 1442. That has to be made up. The Auditori aren't real. Under the Medici family, which built impressive public buildings and supported such luminaries as Michelangelo, Leonardo, and Botticelli, the Renaissance began with Florence securely at its center. That's a bit of a stretch, because, the Renaissance, really started with Brunelleschi, with, in architecture, and with literature. It started with Petrarch, Boccaccio, and Dante, who were all 1300s before the Medici came to power, so I get what they're trying to say, and there is definitely, a big explosion of stuff happening. They are Chianti Revolt was the 14th century. Okay, thank you, Yellow. That one was right. They're really painting the picture of, when the Medici came to power, all this stuff happened, but, Florence was a happening place for a century beforehand, at least, so they're not, they're not really giving the full accurate picture. They're simplifying by quite a bit. Let's say about Ponte Vecchio. It's famous bridge. Oh, I'll talk about it when we get there. Going through what is and isn't correct is not as fun as just going there. Anyway.
No, idiota. He just happens to look exactly like the man.
Give it here. Don't worry, boy. We're not contagious. This time not.
Let's see. Errand complete. Hairstyle? That hairstyle, I think, is actually attested. I think there is actually some documentation of that hairstyle. I can't be sure because I don't spend a lot of time looking at medieval hairstyles, but they're not entirely pulling that one out of their asses. There we go. Love them kitty ear buns, exactly, Red. Now where am I going next? Balls. Heck. I'm looking for the pigeon coop, which is... come on. Okay. Game testically approved. Oh, Yellow says the Florence summary is almost exactly the Wikipedia article. That is hilarious. Remember, kids, Wikipedia can be your starting point. It should not be your ending point when you are doing research. Scroll to the bottom, check the read more, and then go read more. Where on earth is this thing? Okay. Oh, ha! Hell yes. God, I'm good at this.
I have a delivery from...
Giovanni Auditore?
Yes.
Were you followed?
No. Why would I be followed?
Give me the package. Tell your father that they're moving tonight. He should as well.
Who's moving? What's going on here? Wait! Come back! Explain yourself!
Okay, now we gotta go to the front of the Piazza del Duomo and see some people running around. Oh yeah, thank you to everyone who's donated through Super Chats. As Yellow says, they are greatly appreciated. Or I guess Super Stickers they are. YouTube keeps changing it. It's cool, but it is confusing. Is it this one? Yeah, it's that one. Oh, yeah, it's over here. Right. Okay, cool. Love that. Pigeon, get over here. I love that vest. I wish I could get that vest. Oh, yeah, there's people running. Ooh, drama. What are guards running for? Oh, you know what? They're probably on their way to arrest my dad right now. Yeah. Yeah, that is exactly what happened. City guards on their way to arrest old Papa Auditore. Burb. Yep, seeing some burbs in chat. No, that's Piazza del Duomo. Architecture of Florence in this game is pretty solid. I don't know quite enough to say, like, definitively, but this is all in the right neighborhood of correct. It's got some little kind of jutty out buildings like that guy over there right above Ezio's head. The sloped roofs is, of course, you know, the look TM. But the general stone construction is pretty solid. You'd see a lot more wooden buildings too. But they are mostly correct. These towers are one of the things that look most anachronistic. That, like, those towers weren't real, they're just there for gameplay purposes. And yeah, in the 1470s, yes, those would have been pretty much gone, but before the 1300s, Florence was a city of tower villas, tower fortresses. So rich families, instead of big, like, palazzos like the Palazzo Auditorium, would have built themselves little tower houses like that. Because they were strong, easily defensible, and it gave you a lot of floor space without having to have a lot of, like, horizontal space. Where the hell am I going? I'm too far north. Yeah, see, there it is. Honestly, this game still looks great, says Red. Yeah, it really does. It's a testament to two things. One is how well the art style is executed. It definitely got a big upgrade with the remaster. They really pushed the colors a lot more. The original game is far more flat. The textures are a lot better. The lighting is mostly the same. Nothing that I can tell just off the bat. But it's just so well designed. They use really good use of like bloom and fog here to kind of sell the painterly quality of it. Oh yeah, also this texture for the mountains around Florence loops, so that mountain is the same as that mountain. It's the same as that mountain. It's the same as all behind the Duomo. But no, this game still looks great. That is also a dig at the fact that modern consoles have not really been all that much of a jump since then. And sure, you can throw more things on screen and you can do a lot more complex processing, but like, really, graphics got to more or less as good as we needed them around this time. There's so much of an arms race to have better and better graphics, but the returns are so marginal. It's really a diminished... Dodge! Whoo! Missed me. But there's so much money that developers spend on graphics that you don't really need to do if you just focus on making the art good. And art doesn't cost anywhere near as much money as graphics, because graphics is tons of Yellow says, exception character animations. True. Very true. But the art of the game is, you know, a handful of choices and people who are really good at making things look good. That is a lot less expensive than throwing lighting rigs at the problem. So as beautiful as modern games look, it's like, do we really need to spend all that time and money on all of that? And like, all the animators are super underpaid too, so it extra stings that the people who do all this work to make modern games look so good really are not compensated as well as they should be. So anyway, that's enough of my my high horse there. All right, let's go to the Piazza della Signoria to go check on good old Pops before he gets unceremoniously got. Oh yeah, Emanuele Reali says Ser Ezio, that translates to Sir Ezio question mark. Sir and Sir aren't even Italian. I think my most generous interpretation is that they're trying to, they're abbreviating Mesere, but I don't think Italians actually use Ser as a abbreviated form of like honorific. I think they just made that one up. Oh, is he gonna call me a Stronzo? Oh, darn. Oh well. Metal Gear. Now, the thing that I love about this game is it's a dumb oversight. Boop. Darn it, I can't ledge grab, damn it. But the music stops when you get detected. So the metagame is to go through the game without getting seen, so that way the music doesn't stop. Darn it. There we go. Little Florentine crests there. Hey, Daddy-O. How's it going?
Father, what's happened?
Took a bit of a beating, but I'm all right. What of your mother and sister?
Safe now.
Aneta took them.
Yes.
Yeah, the part of this game that holds up the worst
Not the way it did,
is the facial animations.
What do you mean?
And I'd say the combat. But the rest of the game, I mean, this is like, you know, nostalgia goggles on. I think it holds up pretty well. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood does not. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood holds up way worse than AC2 does. That's my personal opinion. But this game, it's a simple meal made well. It's just good. They do a good job.
And with it some documents. I need you to take these.
It doesn't show his age as much as other games from this point in time do, because this was before Assassin's Creed games got really Assassin's Creedy, where the map is cluttered with bullshit. The game takes a million hours to finish. So this is like right before they started getting way too dense, which is what I like. It's a much smaller, more compact game. That's a lot easier to do. And since you do the missions in the same city all the time, you're constantly in one world rather than, you know, running through places and spending 5 seconds in each, which is, you know, Valhalla-itis, where it's this wonderful, beautiful world that you see any given piece of for 10 seconds max, and then you're on to the next thing. And that's stupid and annoying. Red asks, how much do games benefit from being fully photorealistic anyway? They don't. They absolutely don't. It mostly just costs money, and it's an arbitrary arms race that that gamers and developers have imposed upon themselves, despite the fact that it's not necessary. You know, for instance, Breath of the Wild looks absolutely gorgeous. It's not trying to be photorealistic. It's cartoony. It's cel-shaded. Twilight Princess tries to be realistic. Graphics don't hold up as nice. Skyward Sword is watercolory. Graphics hold up a lot better. It's a matter of art and design more than it is just raw grafix graphics. Video Game Donkey has a great video on this, which I may or may not have watched yesterday, that is coloring my thoughts on this. Red says Twilight Princess holds up fine. It holds up fine, but not as well as the other ones. To Twilight Princess's credit, it's also an older game than the other ones by a lot. But like, Wind Waker hasn't aged a day as far as I'm concerned, right? They knew exactly what they were doing, and they nailed it. It was perfect. I mean, you know, the updated, the Wii version is obviously a lot better because they can actually put, like, textures in. So, after a certain point, diminishing marginal utility. I'm not trying to trash Twilight Princess. I'll play it as soon as there's a version I can play on Switch.
Father said there was a door here.
Alright. Oh yeah, this place got trashed. Yikes. I also love that Old Man Auditorium has a picture of the Doge of Venice on his wall for no fucking reason. Come on, I know it's here. Alright. Alright, let's get this cutscene. Yeah. Twilight Princess looks worse than Wind Waker, setting the bar unfairly high. Yeah, that's fair. Wind Waker's too good. Oh god, I forgot how loud the music gets in this cutscene. Beautiful. Alright. Ezio glow up? Yes. God, they nailed the assassin look on this. It's so cool. It's so Renaissance. It is a crime that they make you cover it up with armor later on in the game. And we will not be doing that in our playthrough. No armor here. We'll have, we'll have maybe the gauntlets. Maybe. Or no, we need the gauntlets. We'll have the boots, the gauntlets. No pauldrons. No chestplate. Can't cover up the beautiful assassin robes. There we go. Oh. He said sweet night. Felice notte. Beautiful. Mercante d'arte. Now let's go spend our early inheritance money on art.
Bring me your sick and wounded.
Do I need healing? No, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm perfect. I'm invincible. I don't think these arches are authentic. I haven't seen an arch like this in Florence. That's made up. That's gotta be made up. Where the fuck are we going? Oh, Messer Uberto's house. Okay, cool. Let's see. Remember this from earlier. Yeah, it's over there. Cool. We're having fun. The Connor outfit in Assassin's Creed 3 is pretty swish. That's a great one. Ezio's Brotherhood robes are also good, but they make you cover them up with the chest, with the shoulder pauldron immediately. It's dumb. Yeah, we found it. Who even needs the big map? What? I thought we were going to Umberto's house. Is this not Umberto's house? Wait, what? Hold on. That's embarrassing. Game, you really let me do me like that? Okay. Let's try that again. Let's pretend that didn't happen. And in fact, I was going to where I was going the entire time. Where the balls is this? It's on the other side of the bridge, yeah. Oh, we haven't been to Umberto's house yet. I guess never mind. Over there. Further. Okay, way further. Alright, game, alright. You got me. What's the orchestral version of a bass drop? Because what just happened in the score a second ago is that. It's my favorite section of the entire AC2 soundtrack. There it is. Oh my gosh. Different house.
Go! Take him down! See him anymore! There! After him! Hurry!
Now for Ezio, this should be a red flag. That guard's right outside of Umberto's house are about to kill me. Okay. It's a similar looking piazzetta. That was embarrassing.
Medici Auditorium? What are you doing here at this hour?
I don't...
Wait, child. Take a breath.
Ezio's smart, he'd be here this hour to kick your ass.
My father and brothers have been imprisoned. I was told to bring you this.
I see now. It's a misunderstanding, Ezio.
Oh.
I'll clear everything up.
Oh no. The most sinister thing possible. A Spanish person.
Evidence of conspiracy.
No, it's because he's the Borgia.
And against the city.
12-year-old me fully missed that part of the cutscene when I originally played it. I was like, yeah, there's someone in the background. I wonder what they're doing here.
Do you need a place to stay? You're more than welcome here.
No, grazie. I'll meet you at the Piazza.
Don't worry.
Spanish? I believe you mean es español.
To be fine.
Alright, I think we will get to the perfect stopping point in a second. We'll have just cleared sequence 1. Now let's go to Piazza Della Signoria. Excuse me, gentlemen. It's a very, very Byzantine style little altar there. I don't know if those are a real thing, just like random altars on the wall. There's gotta be like some precedence for it, but that's an odd choice. Having a Byzantine mosaic like that out in the open. Those are way too expensive to do that. Oops. Excuse me, ma'am. Okay. Let's go ruin our day. I've got to be on floor level. Right. Last man standing. Attend the acquittal of Petruccio, Giovanni, and Federico. Alex, unfortunately, there is no Italian audio in this version. They cut it. Because the localization was very bad. I think I mentioned it at the very beginning. No, I did mention it at the very beginning of the stream. We've been going for a while. Lose track of time. It's harder when it's just me. Oh, it was a Jodo? Neat. Thank you, Yellow.
Stand accused of the crime of treason. Have you any evidence to counter this charge?
Yes, the documents that were delivered to you last night.
I'm afraid I know nothing of these documents.
Trial at the gallows, definitely not how it worked.
In the absence
okay.
of any
Yeah.
compelling
Giotto's Madonna was made in Florence. No way it's out and about in the open. Okay.
to pronounce
You guilty.
You and your collaborators are hereby sentenced to death.
You are the traitor, Roberto, and one of them. You may take our lives this day, but we will have yours in return, I swear! We will! Father!
Hey! Grab the boy! He's one of them!
Fuggidetto.
I'll kill you for what you've done!
Guards! Arrest him!
In 4 to 6 business years. Okay, will the game let me do a disarm?
Fast! Get it!
No, okay. Alright, no disarm. Hold on, let's try this though. Ah, they're gonna counter me all the time, aren't they? Yeah. Alright, out we go. Darn, I thought I could cheese that. Let's get some verticality on these fools. And let's take a look at the dome. And sequence 1 done in the books. Great work, team. Red, speedrun option, clip backwards through the gallows and shove the baddie OOB into the kill floor. Yeah, if you can clip on just the edge of the gallows, you can skew clip by doing a shield jump, and you can get Umberto to clip at such an angle that it cuts his fucking head off.
I don't know what they're doing there, but I want you to find out. Rebecca has marked their general location in the database with an eye icon. And she's
An eye icon, if you will. Oh, I never tweeted the stream. Shit. Oh well. Whoops. Alright, we're gonna get through this cutscene and then we're gonna call it.
Thank God. I've been looking everywhere for you.
I couldn't stop them, Annetta. I tried, I swear. But there were so many guards.
Please, come with me. We need to get you off the streets.
What of my mother and sister?
They're safe. I'll bring you to them.
No. It's too dangerous for us to travel together.
It's too dangerous.
My sister's house. Just north of the Duomo.
We're having
I'm on
fun.
my way.
Oh yeah, her sister's house, that's right. The what's it called? Yeah. The over there place. Yeah. Okay, cool. We'll do that later. In any case, this has been... Can I hear that Ezio Sonic? Yep. Roger Craig Smith, voice of Ezio, voice of Sonic. Voice of the narrator of Say Yes to the Dress. Wonderful actor. Goodbye. Oh shit, he's got a bow. Well, we can't do that. Okay, that was our first Blue Plays Assassin's Creed 2 stream. That will do us for right now. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you had fun. We'll be back maybe later this week, maybe not. Next week though. Next week though, most likely. We'll probably have some guests, whether that's cyan, red, yellow, indigo, someone else. We'll have people pop in, but for the most part, expect for me playing these games. Might be earlier in the day, might be later. Unsure, but I just wanted to create a version of the stream that's it's a little easier to just kind of pick up and play than the whole like log out everything, set up OBS, get everyone on the call at the same time, because those are fun, but it's a little extra effort. So this was fun. Will Ezio say yes to the cape? Says Indigo. If you want to see some more historical content, head on over to twitch.tv/ludohistory, where Yellow will be streaming some New Worlds later tonight at 6 Eastern Time. So go do that. Check him out. His streams are great. It is entirely possible I will be in chat. I can't be sure, but I might. So yeah, go do that, and we will see you with the podcast tomorrow, and a new video from me for Indigenous Peoples Day, which is very exciting, on Friday. So have a wonderful evening. Go check out the Ludo History stream, and I will see you all later.